Alright, welcome back to the new account experience. The incident just occurred that 5. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we're gonna go start Rogue now. By the end of this episode, we're gonna 8-8 Rogue. I want to get through this one fast. I don't like Rogue. Hopefully we can get another like 6 or 7 exalts to it. Um, Fuck, I really wanted a 5-star Archer. 'Cause now we need to, uh, huh. We need a 5-star, either this or Warrior, to hit blue star in the first row. Um, but yeah, we'll see. We'll kind of get this started. Rogue's got some pretty like okay stats. Speed's high, attack can be pretty high max sometimes, but I think we'll be okay. Oh, this will be our first look at the uh blades. I mean, not first because we've gotten like 5 of them because the game kept giving us them, but our first real use of them. They seem like okay at best. It's not a good representation when you're sub level 20 because everything seems bad because of the lower dexterity, which is also going to be a fun max. But, we'll see. There's a ghost ship up there. I might do that. Oh. Oh, the Davy event ended. Okay. Nice. I guess I'll take this for now. I'll feed it if I need to, but good to have, I guess. Oh, well, we're in double digits of our stars, and we unlocked a 22 life to max. Okay, why wouldn't we be? Where the rest of our stats, kind of dog shit. We'll be fine. Speed's okay, because it's relatively easy to get snake pits and sprites. If I had to choose any stats to be, like, higher, it'd be those. And I guess we'll crawl through the, like, 2003s we need to max our life. But it's time to just bow our heads and get this over with. Like I said, I wanted to be 8-8 by the end of the episode, and we're going to be 8-8 by the end of the episode. Even if we die, we'll just, speed run it and, probably kill ourselves. But it'll be fun. It'll be so fun. We love Rogue. Rogue's our favorite. Rogue's all of our favorite classes, right? We all like Rogue here. It's okay. And are the Rogue enjoyers in the room with us right now, or have they left us? Nice. Rock leather. We're doing okay. We'll be fine. Just I'm a little pickled about it. What do we really care about for Rogue? I don't know. We could do fungals for that sub-weapon dagger. The white bag from the Crystal Cavern. I don't know shit about it, but I've heard it doable, or what is it?
Fractal blades.
Fractal blades? Yeah, I've heard they're pretty good, so I don't know. Maybe we'll give it a look.
I think they're alright. My
Yeah.
brother has like 4 of them.
Jesus, yeah, I'll take a
He's
look.
so lucky with them, which is goated because he plays dagger classes because he's as mentally demented as I am, perhaps a little more.
Perhaps a little more. Well, realm's closed. First castle. We're doing okay. It's rogue. We don't like it. The faster we're out of this one, the better. I think I'm only gonna really go for 4 stars, but obviously we're not just gonna like kill it. We'll try our best, but we'll definitely be a lot less careful whenever if we 4-star it. I'm gonna try and go for like 6 or 7 exalts. We've talked about this before. I'd really like to hit at least yellow star by the end of this account, but I don't think it's possible. Where we are right now, we need to make up for priest and wizard. We need to 5-star 3 characters, which I guess could be our melees, and we still have a second attempt at priest. So I'm thinking maybe sometime before trickster, just because I really don't like trickster or assassin. Or maybe yeah, maybe after paladin, we're gonna go back and we're gonna do priest again to try and 4 or 5-star it, just to give ourselves some leeway, because we could yellow star this account. I don't think we will. It's, to me, yellow star is there's a huge difference between like being orange star and yellow star, just for me. Yellow star feels like we really made some like good like progress. Of course, that's because I'm a little note of caution with that is because yeah, I'm an end game player. I know what I'm doing for a lot of things, and I feel a lot more confident about it. So I would feel a bit disappointed, if I'm honest, if we ended on orange star. Not to say that being an orange star is bad. Everyone, like, I think about how long I played this game, like how much experience I have with the end game. A lot of people are still catching up. Oh,
Trash orange star all you
I
want.
forgot you were an orange star. That's okay, Nick. Some of us died of blob bombs. That's
Some
okay.
okay. To be, it literally did not spawn in before it blew up. That was so
That was
racist.
so
That was
bullshit.
so racist. Like I know what dying a retarded death to blow bombs is. I did that twice. Never again. That fucker was. It wasn't even like doing the thing where it was like growing out of the It was literally just invisible.
Okay,
Like
Nick.
no blow bomb was there.
I'm proud of you, Nick. Takes a
It
lot of
was really
courage
cool.
to admit your mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To admit Deca's mistake of fucking coding.
I got the white bag cloak from '01, and then I died with it, and now I'm playing Rogue. That's a good thought. I've literally never used this. Anyways, ignoring that, I've literally never used this thing, and I will never, probably won't ever use it. My one consolation for playing Rogue is that it's the last step between, like, the early game and, like, actually getting to, like, maybe enjoy this account. Because I'll have a solid amount of fame. Warrior is going to be a good chance to get my last minute shit for, my legendary pet. We die in Warrior with a shitload of fame. Rogue is, yeah,
Rogue.
Warrior is the
What's
first.
after Rogue?
After Rogue is Warrior. And then Knight, Pally, Assassin,
Hmm.
Huntress, Necromancer, etc. But I don't know. Rogue is kind of like, I'm hoping this is the last like big step between the like early game of this account and like the middle end game of this account, if I want to put it like that. Because we're gonna like legendary is when your pet kind of starts to pop off. Like we're healing 39 right now. Max legendary, you're healing 69. The rate is
Yep.
like cut into like almost like a third, I think. I don't know. And I really want Rogue
Dude,
to.
even
Yeah. Oh, you just.
going from fucking legendary to like 95 heal, it's so
It's so
crazy how
yeah, it's
much the
huge.
rate goes down.
Oh,
Because like
rip that guy. But like
from rare to legendary, you get much bigger numbers,
but
but
there
from legendary
legendary to divine is the
to
rate of it.
divine, you get the fucking rate like actually so low.
Single defense. Yeah, but I'm hoping Rogue goes far simply because I want the we have a decent amount of fame left over. What's the fusion for? Never mind, we don't have to worry about that. We just need to worry about fusing to rare. What is this fusion? 1,700. Okay, or 1,700. Yeah, that's easy. Okay, we're almost max our first rare. We just need. Well, I need a better ring, and then I'll feed the captain's ring, and that'll max our first rare. That's honestly perfect. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping that we go far in this one. If we get Tunnel Rat, is this the Davy Jones? No. If this goes
Dude, I
far,
just lost
we'll be good to
3
go.
words. Fucking word telling me to be concise. Like fuck off. I'm trying to inflate the word count.
Not lose it.
Sorry.
But yeah, we'll see. We're hoping that this character goes well, and then we can like pad our way to getting a legendary pet on. I'm hoping by the end of Warrior, we're maxed our second rare and just needing the fame upon Warrior's death to fuse to legendary as soon as Night starts. I always like starting out characters like this because I just like it. Look at me. I look like I'd be a 10-star. Like this looks like a set of 10-star would have. And then like you look at the fucking graveyard and you see that piece of shit archer that I'm sobbing uncontrollably about. Oh shit. Heat. What is that? 750 feed power? That's going toward the second little goblin child. I'm not going to waste it on my squawker, but I think I'll just feed it to my other one. C-depths are fucking terrifying low
Easy,
level
okay.
though. Okay, I got nothing from it. Push in, eat his ass, eat
Easy.
his ass.
We'll see about that. You're invis, I'm not. I'm not very fast.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna sit here.
yeah.
I'm not
Just
gonna
gonna
get so
hang
loud.
out, clock out. No, poke him once. Poke him once. You got it. Check this blue
Yeah,
bag.
yeah.
Check this blue
I'm
bag.
trying to touch him. I'm trying to touch him.
Touch
I'm
him.
trying
Touch
to
him.
touch
Touch
him.
him.
I kind of touched him.
I touched him a
I
little.
may or may not come to the gym. By that I mean I'll be
No.
there. I'm just kidding.
No, that's okay. You're playing Rumble the Mad God with the boys. Smile. I hope to God I get a Planewalker soon, man.
Okay, I'm not a big fan of the flails. I will be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried to like them, and I feel
It's
like
T10, so I gotta use it. But
yeah, exactly. I don't know. The sub weapons. I like the dagger. My problem with the sub weapons is I almost always seem to have a better normal tiered weapon. On my archer, rest in peace. I used a lot. I used a decent bit of the tier 13 longbow. I like the longbows. I've warmed up to them, and these things don't seem too bad. The dueling or the blades, whatever the fuck you want to call them. But
E3 seal.
yeah, I
There
don't
we
know how
go.
I feel about the flails. I used them for a bit, and obviously I crawled through not Deb. I know that guy. I crawled through the tier 14 grind on my knight, but I think I kind of look at the flails through like rose tinted glasses because I want to like them because of how much time I spent trying to fucking get one of them.
They're so horrible.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's something. Yeah, I think let's like even with biases, Barnacle Basher is not a good item. Like it's not. I think even if I got one, I would feed it, like without hesitation, because it's not good.
Shit, it's already 8 o'clock.
L. Oh shit. Great. We're gonna feed that and max our first rare. I need to look back on some of my old new account experiences, and I need to set a relative scale. I'm comparing this most to Reinstate because it's the most recent, and by the time I did Reinstate, especially after the previous one I'd done, Shit Pie, I didn't upload anything on. I uploaded I think one video on Shit Pie, and that's when I first made the account. It was No Pet No Die. I did over summer of 2021, but yeah, Shit Pie had gone. I think I'm at like 62 stars on it. It's still on Realm. If you look up Shit Pie, it's literally just Shit Pie. You'll find it. And that then I tried Reinstate, and Reinstate got pretty far. But we'd hit Legendary on Paladin. I've been using that as a metric for all these characters. And regretfully, I think we're gonna have to spend some time with Rogue, like more than I'd want to. I really should hit Tunnel Rat. I might just sit in a popping server and wait for a tomb to spawn. There's our first rare max. Time to start the second uncommon. Ugh. Thank you, real Barack Obama. I appreciate it. I've had a lot of people DMing me about this series. And I guess this is a good way to mention it. I really do appreciate it. Sorry, let me take a sip of my drink. It's been really interesting. These are kind of like a good way. This is a good fallback content. These videos, right? Because like, so here's the thing. PPEs will per capita make more money and probably it's just about the same amount of views, but the watch time tends to be longer. PPEs, like individual PPE videos, will tend to get more money. I should probably do that for the dagger, but I don't want to. It's got Dream VFX does UPEs all the damn time. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, but it's good UPE. Per capita, PPEs will tend to make more money than these individual episodes, but the amount of these completely blows it out of the water, right? Oh, hello. I can pop this if I get the key. Everybody do this in the Hammock God anyways, so the beach is incomplete. Per capita, PP videos, better. But over time, these ones are better. And I get a lot of like very continual, consistent support for these. People tend to enjoy them because they're very different than other realm content. I'm gonna go do the Hermit God. That thing's not dying. Or not. Okay. So it's really interesting to like have this sort of fallback thing that I can do every once in a while where I like sit down and do these because it'll make it like nope. It's gonna come. So it's kind of interesting to just like sit down every once in a while and do these and expect them to be successful. But it's nice that okay, that's not nice. Like support is so consistent and so strong for them. Nick, who you've seen a lot in these videos, Epic Ice Hat, very good friend of mine, pointed out like the sheer number of people who consistently comment, "I love these videos." Like it's kind of funny, like how many people there are. That's a shame. Like it's usually like different people. I just think it's really interesting how like you know. And he had asked me. It might have been my friend Parker. If it was Parker, I'm pretty sure it was. Who had said, "Are you the most like active realm YouTuber as of now?" And I said, truthfully, I don't know. Um, I wouldn't. I'm always really kind of hesitant to say I'm like a popular realm YouTuber. Um, and my roommate who has his own channel. It's different. It's not about Realm of the Mad God. But I met him this year, and he had described me to some of his friends as a famous YouTuber, and I think my girlfriend said that at one point too. I think it was when I first met her parents. She had said, "Oh, he's famous in this game that he plays." Which, by the way, as a way to introduce your boyfriend to your new family, or not your new family, introduce your new boyfriend to your family. This is only about a month or two after we'd been dating. I was like, "Why'd you do that, man?" They thought it was pretty cool because she had, like had like a relatively solid Instagram following when she was younger about like art that she made. But I don't know. That it kind of took me aback, and I don't obviously like this isn't something that comes up in like your daily life with people unless I'm like talking to her about it, or I'm like, oh fuck, my warmonger archer just died. Um, which you can take a guess at the timing of that conversation, but yeah, it's not something that really kind of comes up, so I don't really talk about it too much. A lot of people like I'm very hesitant to talk about it with people. It's not really something I'm embarrassed of per se. It just sounds kind of lame to be honest. Like one of my best friends, I didn't know that I'd done this. I didn't really talk about it with her. I think the first go I did it was for like a year and a half. I don't think I ever. It was right when I had started too. You know, when I was really most like kind of interested in it. I never told her about it. I didn't tell her I played this game. It's just something I kind of keep very private that I do like content creation for this game. Because like realistically, like the biggest reason is because like how many different times is that gonna like come up in normal conversation? Unless you're like talking with someone about, oh, I used to make videos for this, and I go, oh yeah, me too. I make videos for this game I play. Oh wow, okay, thanks. And again, by the way, we're 13 defense to max for some fucking reason, which is a bit strange. Uh, but yeah, it doesn't come up in normal conversation. If it does, I won't mention it. Um, it's just kind of a nice little hobby I have. It's relatively anonymous. I'll mention my name to people, just like first name only. You know, 'cause that doesn't matter. There's like a million Matts in the world. Um, especially where I live. I live in a relatively like populous part of the United States. No, Sea Dirk. Okay, but I don't know. It's really kind of nice, especially with this, where someone in my comments on my last video had talked about Burnout because yeah, I've been kind of grinding the fuck out of this. I haven't really had that with this. Where normally there comes a point where I get like kind of tired about it. You guys have seen it. Everybody's seen it. It's a little meme of the channel where I can't keep my series alive. Um, wow, another Penteract. I guess we do it over the seat-ups begrudgingly, but it's fine. Um, but I don't really have that. The main reason I get Burnout, by the way, I guess it's a good time to talk about it, is because I tend to have a character I can, like, I tend to be like, oh, I could just start a normal PPE and put a lot less work into it. The beautiful thing about that is I don't like to juggle multiple PPEs at once. So my knight is the only thing I have, and I need now 8 more items on it because right after I uploaded it, that sucks. I got a swashbuckler sickle, which by the way, if you didn't see, means we are now done with swords on our knight PPE. Oh, okay, fuck off. um, which is very exciting. But it also means that I don't have much else to go for in it, and I'm pretty close to being perfect on it. You know, I've dreamed about having a perfect PPE for Corbin would know, but it's been, I think, about 3 years now. And the definition of a perfect PPE has evolved and grown over the couple years, especially with Exalts now. But it's pretty close to perfect, at least by our standards. It's really kind of interesting to see how much I've kind of like grown in this game, skill-wise, and just like with like what I'm doing. I really do enjoy this type of content. It is another Penteract. It is really my favorite to make. It's a lot more down to earth personal. I get to like talk about things that I like. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the reason I had started this in the first place is because I was in the car with a friend of mine. And he knows I play this game. We talked a little bit about YouTube. Um, and he had suggested I do this because he had said he likes the way that I tell stories. And it doesn't come too much. Like it doesn't come through too much in these videos. That sucks. 'Cause it's mostly just me like talking about like the game. But I don't know. He was the one who kind of urged me to do this. It also pays for my groceries on average. So I'm getting about 200, 300 a month. That more than pays for my groceries, especially now that I've bought a shitload of pasta, and that's not perishable. Because I used to just eat a load of chicken, and like I only had to buy seasonings like, once or twice. I'm kind of running low on all my seasonings though. I got a big thing of my cooking oil, but I'd originally sat down and done this monetarily. And that's kind of the problem with Reinstate, is I'd mentioned at the beginning that I was doing it pretty much purely for money. And I hit a point where I was starting a summer job, and that was kind of it. Like, I didn't have any reason to continue it, and that's kind of why it stopped, because I'd started working over the summer. And I'm working now. The only reason I'm actually recording this right now is because this is supposed to be my second shift at this job, and it turns out I wasn't called in today. And I didn't see the schedule for this week because I'd started on Friday, and I didn't see where they posted it. And they didn't really give me a formal schedule. They just said your first day is Friday, and that's it. But it turns out I don't think I work Mondays, which would have been nice if they told me that before I walked a mile and a half. But like that's at night, and we've talked about this a bit before. And I'm starting my research assistant position at a lab pretty soon. I'm talking a lot, by the way. Sorry. I started a research position in a lab pretty soon, and I I don't really know when either, but that's going to be a bit of a handful, and I start that pretty soon. But I should be able to still finagle time here and there for it. Because this is something I really do enjoy. Like, I've been excited to sit down every single day and play on this. Trust me, my girlfriend doesn't hear enough about it. I've been very excited to sit down and do this because I know how to do shatters. I know how to do things in this game now. Like, I mean, the only difference is, shatters versus no shatters. The last time I did one of these. But, I have something to, like, look forward to do, and it's, like, an actual long investment. And I can't sit down and be like, oh, what if I was just doing a sorcerer PP? Because it's like, no, I already have the knight. And even if I'm not going to be playing on it too much, it's still something there. Why would I start another character if I can just do these? And it's fun. I've had a good time. But I am, over the course of that conversation, realizing that I am really losing my voice. And I'm starting to get that really uncomfortable mucus film in like the back of the throat, you know what I mean? So I am a little worried that if I keep talking, I will get sick. And I was just sick, as you guys all probably saw from episode 4, I think it was. And I'm sniffling just to try and get rid of all the mucus, but, not great. But anyways, we're gonna, once again, bury our heads. We're very close on this character. A little worried about the defense, because every time I start to max defense, the character dies. But we're gonna probably just bow our heads. And I think I'm just gonna gun for 6-8 tonight. And then I'll probably do Life Mana last, but we'll see. On the topic of my girlfriend, I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I just told my friends and my roommate about it. We just started the show Grey's Anatomy, right? Because we were like, it's fun to have something to fall back on. We originally met because she was roommates with a friend of mine from high school. And I met her like day 1 of high school, or of college, sorry, very cute, right? Fuck you. But we'd originally gotten close because we had a shared interest in really shitty teen romance movies, and we watched like all 3 of the Kissing Booth movies, the ones with that bitch Joey King with the dinner plate forehead. Seriously, that forehead could feed an entire fucking starving village. It is crazy. Fucking massive forehead on that bitch. But she was in that show, again, sidetracked, but she was in that show, The Act. That shit was fire. I'm pretty sure she gets out soon. Not Joey King, but the girl, Gypsy, I think her name was, the bitch who like killed her mother. Yeah, shit was crazy. It's a really good show. But after watching her in a lot of like teen movies, it was weird to see her in a role where she was actually pretty good. But anyways, we bonded off of those at first, and we started watching Riverdale, right? So you know, a long tenured history of shit shows. Um, and so like Christ Almighty, man. This first off, like half these fucking interns would be like disbarred. My mom works in a hospital, and I don't know if she's seen Grey's Anatomy. We watch a lot of Bones together, which is I guess more of like a it's I don't know. It's almost like a procedural cop show. They're not doctors, you know. They're like morticians, I think. But I gotta ask her if she's seen Grey's Anatomy. Cause nice. Cause like what the fuck, man. I feel like this is an '03. Looking at the sets, but like. I don't know, man. Half of them would be disbarred. They're wildly, like, unprofessional. This is not going to go well, but we're going to do it anyways. They're wildly unprofessional. Please, Gemsbach. Okay, we'll give it a shot. I really would have liked to... Dama's also pretty bad for this, by the way, because, yeah, that chest is really hard to get to. Let's just... Good enough, we'll take it. Anyways, yeah, like the bitch Christine, like refuses to treat someone or whatever. She like storms out all the time. She's like standoffish, whatever. We're only about like 6 episodes in, by the way, so like, you know, don't spoil the 18 season long show for us, please. But like, what? Like, the sexual harassment, like. It's crazy. Like, there's that, you know, shaved head dude, total cunt. Like, what the fuck? And he like prints out the girls like modeling photos and like spreads them everywhere. And I'm like, and like, that sucks. Sorry for your loss. And then there's the fucking like hot doctor that she like makes out with in like an elevator. They had like sex before, like she started working there or something. And the dude just can't take no for an answer. And, like, the entire time, I'm, like, screaming at it, like, this dude fucking, I'd say he blows, but, you know, poor timing and all that. But, like, I don't know. It's a soap opera. I know. But it's just, ugh. It's kind of fun, though, to turn your brain off. Continuing a long-running trend of Dama not giving me jack shit. Dama has not given me jack shit. I think I get one cranium every like 6 months. That's it. He's given us the most in terms of blueprints, but in terms of whites, fuck all. Easy shit. Didn't use a health pot. What are we here for, boys? Time to get a blue bag. See, this is what I mean. If you can do endgame shit, the risk versus reward payout is fucking crazy. And a Davy Jones. Going from this to that. Okay, why does that do no damage? Yeah, it's about what we... Is it wrong that I want to complain? Is it wrong that I'm unhappy that we got bare minimum doing the hardest boss fight in the game on a 0-8 rogue? I think it's a little wrong. Oh, shit. Gluck Gluck or Feed Power? Gluck Gluck! That's heat, honestly. We're totally gonna get ourselves killed with it, but 3/4 of our set meets Rex for endgame. I'm gonna totally forget I have it on. Bro, how am I doing this with 3 fucking people? I get nothing! I don't know, Wood Lab's either the best or the worst dungeon in the game. I don't think I've gotten a single fucking G attack from them either, so I don't know, kind of rotten. Real quick. I think there's an 03 up, but we have purchases to make. Can you only get one? Wait, what? It only lets you get one. Yeah, okay. It says it right there, but wishful thinking? I guess we'll get that as well, just for the vault space. A lot of fame to lose. It's fine. The extra character slot will, yeah, just be storage. Let's go vault these real quick. hate that it does this. It's annoying as hell, but yeah, it's storage. Nice. I always like going into these runs and like saying shit like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing because there are people who recognize me and they're like holy shit hi. But there's people like the raid leader like don't do it, don't do it. It's gonna be so embarrassing when I die. I'm confirming all their suspicions, but I gotta get through it. It's kind of fun because some people are just like oh, fuck off, you're just gonna die. And then it's so funny having people DM me and be like, I saw your archer die. That was kind of dog shit. Okay. See, this is what I mean when we talked about maxing defense fast, you die every single time. Every time you max defense fast, you fucking die. It's not even a joke at this point. Every single PP I've ever done. That was cringe as fuck. Good, 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 good. I'm getting off for the night. It is midnight, and I don't want to do this right now. So I'm gonna get off, and I'm gonna do this again in the morning. That was cringe as fuck, and I hated everything about it. And this is why. Write this down. If you get a good start, your character's gonna die. Happens every single fucking time I get a good start. The character dies. Just gets rolled. I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna not think about this. That's a total lie. I'm gonna be up for the next like 2 hours, but yeah, we'll start again tomorrow. Well, gun for it. That's a huge pain in the ass. Okay, whatever. Fucking kill myself.